This is Spooner's Cove, one of the many gateways to the Pacific Ocean on California's central coast. The beach, and many like it, could soon become part of the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary, the 16th of its kind in the country. If designated, the sanctuary would encompass 7,000 square miles of ocean and 156 miles of coastline, entering a system of marine and Great Lakes waters protected by the federal government and local partners. For advocates, including the Chumash, marine experts, and elected officials like Senator Dianne Feinstein, the sanctuary would recognize thousands of years of Chumash tribal history while protecting an area of significant marine biodiversity. As of late February, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, received nearly 22,500 submissions during the sanctuary's public comment period, with 99% of those comments in favor of the sanctuary's creation. But still, support for the sanctuary is not universal. Those from fishing and agricultural industries, along with the Republican Party of San Luis Obispo County, feel the sanctuary could damage the livelihoods of those working on the coast. They don't trust the sanctuary's promise to not regulate fishing, claiming that, even with similar mandates, sanctuaries have used their standing to influence no-take zones across the state. Advocates disagree, but opponents have remained wary. Here are the voices on both sides of the fight, for and against, the proposed Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary. Violet Sage Walker, chairwoman of the Northern Chumash Tribal Council, has been leading the charge to make the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary a reality. Her advocacy builds on decades of work by her late father, who was the original nominator of the sanctuary, along with efforts from local and national environmental groups. According to Violet, the designation of a marine sanctuary would protect the ocean, marine life, and many sacred Chumash sites from environmental degradation, while bringing in research to combat the effects of climate change.
Hi, my name is Violet Sage Walker. I'm the chairwoman of the Northern Chumash Tribal Council. I'm also the nominator of the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary. We're here today downtown Morro Bay at the Morro Bay Farmers Market. I'm selling honey and soaps when I'm not out creating the National Marine Sanctuary. We need to have the science and research available to address the coastal climate change zone. If we can ban offshore oil with the sanctuary forever, that's obviously priority number one, but the real threat to our whole entire world right now is climate change. So we need to be able to address those with the science and research available through NOAA. Our coastline is going to change in our lifetime.
According to Violet, the designation of a marine sanctuary would protect the ocean, marine life, and many sacred Chumash sites from environmental degradation, while bringing in research to combat the effects of climate change.
I'm PJ Webb. I am an advisor to the Northern Chumash Tribal Council, who are the nominators of the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary. We are standing on Chumash Heritage land, on a Chumash Heritage coastline, in a beautiful and sacred place. About 12 years ago, I became involved directly with the Northern Chumash Tribal Council to consider ways of protecting the central coast of California. And one of the ways we found that was very important would be to seek National Marine Sanctuary status so that this area could be protected from vulnerabilities to things such as oil and petroleum development and exploration, and protecting the water quality.
Though marine sanctuaries technically do not regulate fishing, some fishermen are worried that the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary could use its influence to push for restrictions across the central coast. According to Tom Hafer, president of the Morro Bay Commercial Fishermen's Organization, that's what happened with the Monterey Bay National Sanctuary, just north of the Chumash Sanctuary's upper bounds. A decade earlier, the sanctuary had voiced support for a state proposal to implement marine protected areas, where fishing is prohibited, within sanctuary boundaries. These marine protected areas, along with many others, were designated across the coast.
My stance on the sanctuary is we don't need one. We've never needed one. We have enough fishery regulations and rules and everything that we have to abide by it on the fishing part of it. Another biggest fear we have from the sanctuary is the sanctuary and the government's looking to make new reserves, and they're hoping the sanctuary will take more stand on putting more marine protected areas in on the Central Coast and the Chumash National Marine Sanctuary, or any sanctuary. They're going to give the sanctuary new guidelines they can follow, where they can take fishing areas away. They can oppose ropeless fishing gear. The sanctuary has so much pull in Washington and the federal government.
Alan Allward, secretary of the Morro Bay Fishermen's Organization, shares Tom's concerns. He says that sanctuary decisions can be exclusionary to fishermen, and that past history with the Monterey Bay National Sanctuary has left him and others uneasy.
My name is Alan Allward, and I'm here in the trolling pit in my fishing boat in Morro Bay, California. This is where I spend my summer, back here pulling albacore. And as a local fisherman, I'm opposed to the sanctuary coming to town. I know that there's been a lot of bad history with the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, and we've managed to stave off an expansion of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary down here, and we've managed to stave off the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary before, and we were able to do that because we were able to enlist the local government, local agriculture, and a lot of other organizations and entities and people and groups that don't want to see a sanctuary come in here and throw another layer of government over the already perfectly good government that we have, protecting everything that the sanctuary is claiming it's going to protect.
Lisa Wunick, the superintendent of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, said the state is the one that implements marine protected areas, not the sanctuaries.
There's something that's going on the scale of the sanctuary, inside of the sanctuary boundaries. We should be able to participate and give our opinion. We didn't tell the state that they had to take our opinion. We gave them our advice. Those things that people enjoy so much about the ocean, the fish, the beautiful day on the beach, the sailing, the motoring, whatever, they all depend on a healthy sanctuary. How can we find those places and those options where we can have some of the use but still protect the core?
It's up to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, to review all the public comments received during the last few months' scoping period. Once they do so, NOAA will produce a draft plan, regulations, and proposed boundaries, all of which will enter another public review period in the fall of 2022. If that goes through, the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary will be officially designated in the winter of 2023.